City Council meeting to order. Invocation by Pastor James Jones, Taylorville-Christian Church.
God, we're thankful to live in a country and in a community in which we have the right and the opportunity to elect our own representatives. We're blessed by that, God, and we ask that as we entrust them to you, that you would provide for them wisdom, that they would make great decisions for us, for this community. God, we ask you to bless us in this way. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Megan Bryant. Here. John Bertle.
Here.
Bernie Dorchenez.
Here.
Kathy Driscoll. Here. Leann.
Here.
Jim Mullins.
Here.
Chris Contiguous.
Here.
All aldermen are present. Volunteer of the Month. The Taylorville VFW Riders were established in 2014 by a group of veterans that enjoyed riding motorcycles. All members are a combat veteran or a family member of one. They currently have 55 members and continue to grow every year. Raising awareness for PTSD is their passion. Not all wounds are visible. They have taken it upon themselves to work hard to raise funds for the Able Veteran. This Able Veteran is a non-for-profit organization that trains PTSD dogs for veterans. One dog will cost approximately $25,000 to train. The Taylorville VFW Riders spend countless hours raising money at fairs, festivals, bike nights, fish fries, and anywhere they're able to set up a booth. They have managed to raise $122,000 to date for this able veteran in the past 4 years and hope to raise their biggest amount to date this year. On July 13th, they will be holding their 5th annual PTSD awareness benefit at the Taylorville VFW. I'd like to announce the officers of the VFW Riders. Chaplain Mike Parker, if you please stand if you're here. Sergeant in Arms Greg Toberman. Treasurer Scott Campbell. Secretary Rick Hobbs. Vice President Kenny Coaches. And President DJ DeVoy. Ladies and gentlemen and aldermen, I present tonight's Volunteer of the Month, the Taylorville VFW Riders. DJ, if you step forward, please. This certificate of appreciation is hereby awarded to the Taylorville VFW Riders for their outstanding volunteerism. I, Bruce Berry, Mayor of the City of Taylorville, hereby proclaim June 17, 2019 as Taylorville VFW Riders Day. Congratulations. There's cake and ice cream for everyone in the conference room. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
We don't get cake.
They accidentally put a T on them.
We'll go out there and dodge the bullet.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Thank you. On this vote designation.
So moved.
Motion by Alderman Dorchenez, second by Alderman Bertle. Roll call.
Larry Bud?
Yes.
John Bertle?
Yes.
Bernie Dorchenez?
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll? Yes. Leann.
Yes.
Jim Mullins? Chris Contiguous?
Yes.
Megan Bryant?
Yes.
Motion carries 8-0. Minutes of the Finance Committee meeting held June 3rd, 2019. Minutes of the regular meeting held June 3rd, 2019. Minutes of the Personnel Committee meeting held June 6th, 2019. Minutes of the Water Environmental Committee meeting held June 13th, 2019. and minutes of the Lake and Airport Committee meeting held June 13, 2019. Motion to approve all these. Motion of Alderman Olive.
Second.
Second of Alderman Bryant. Roll call.
John Bertle.
Yes.
Bernie Dorchenez.
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll.
Yes.
Leann Zadi.
Yes.
Jim Olive.
Yes.
Crystal Teddy.
Yes.
Megan Bryan.
Yes.
Larry Bud.
Yes.
Motion carries 8-0. Ordinance. An ordinance amending ordinances which establish an enterprise zone encompassing contiguous portions of territory within the Taylorville-Christian County Enterprise Zone and all amendatory ordinances thereto, and authorizing an amendment to an intergovernmental cooperation agreement. I hope you had time to read through this ordinance. What this is doing is getting the city of Assumption into the enterprise zone, so we're able to put GSI in the enterprise zone. This is the existing enterprise zone that we've had in effect since I think 1991, and it's due to expire in 2 years. So city of Assumption's already passed this. The county board's gonna try to pass it tomorrow night, so need a motion to.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Alderman Bud,
Second.
second by Alderman, I
Driscoll.
want to say Brown. Driscoll. It was a young girl. So, by Alderman Driscoll. Roll call.
Comment?
Ready?
Comment?
Yeah, right before the meeting, Alderman Bud asked me a question as to whether or not, if you look at the last page, section 14, paragraph 3, I read it as I think Larry reads it, that still allows you, adopting this ordinance does not prohibit your use of the business development district taxes or TIF funds. But I will call law and check with the author of this document to be sure, but that's my understanding of it. When you say, when it talks about in any other economic incentives, rebates, or reimbursements of any kind, nature, or extent, to me, that's a catch-all clause that would cover that.
I would agree with that clarification.
Okay. And then there are votes on this ordinance.
All right, roll call.
Bernie Dorchenez.
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll. Yes. Leann Zadi.
Yes.
Jim Olive.
Yes.
Crystal Teddy.
Yes.
Megan Bryan.
Yes.
Larry Bud.
Yes.
John Bertle.
Yes.
Mayor Barry.
Yes, motion carries 9-0. Motion to approve the special events permit for the 8th annual car cruise for O'Reilly Auto Parts to be held on June 29, 2019. This is the 8th annual. It's been held for the last 7 years, so I suggest that we approve this motion. Motion by Alderman Driscoll.
Second.
Second by Alderman Olive. Comments or questions?
Comment, I was notified by Mr. Walters that all of the paperwork had been filed properly, and then Shirley also notified me of the same thing.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Motion to authorize and direct the mayor to sign vendor invoice number 203934 for airport project TAS 4342 in the amount of $599.38 for professional services rendered from CMT, and forward the request to IDOT for disbursement and approved payment of same pending receipt of disbursement. Motion.
So moved.
Alderman Dorchenez.
Second.
Second, Alderman Bryant. Roll call.
Kathy Driscoll. Yes. Leann Zadi.
Yes.
Jim Olive.
Yes.
Crystal Teddy.
Yes.
Megan Bryan.
Yes.
Larry Bud.
Yes.
John Bertle.
Yes.
Bernie
Yes.
Dorchenez.
Motion carries 8-0. Motion to direct the city attorney to prepare an ordinance for the sale of the Taylorville Fire Department 1991 Fisher Freedom 240 deluxe pontoon boat with a minimum bid of $11,000. Motion by Alderman Bud. Second by Alderman Bertle. Questions or comments?
If we can revise that motion based upon what your assistant fire chief mentioned to me this evening, actually emailed to me, is with a minimum bid or offer of $11,000, or some discussion perhaps of utilizing a consignment situation with DNR here in town. That topic is going to be discussed this Wednesday with the Taylorville Fire Protection District trustees, so go ahead and pass this ordinance and we'll go from there.
You'll amend the motion. I have one question. Who owns the boat now?
Well, that's what I asked too. I don't know.
The city owns the pontoon boat. Also, after the agenda was done, Larry Budd and Jim Olive also, we have a John boat out at the Gagney building that they want to sell and get rid of. We may try and tie that into that also, but we'll get with Rocky and all that straightened out, because it's been sitting out there, and I know they want to get rid of it, and we're going to work on that also. So.
Is that the one that's on the fire protection district agenda?
It's all the same item, yeah.
See, I'm looking at the fire chief, you saw the agenda.
Should be the one that's at, maybe the only one that we're talking about, yeah. Good jump right there.
Roll call.
Lee Landzadi?
Yes.
Jim Olive?
Yes.
Chris Popetti?
Yes.
Megan Bryan?
Yes.
Larry Bud?
Yes.
Sean Burdell?
Yes.
Bernie Dorchenez?
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll? Yes.
Motion carries 8-0. Motion to move the finance committee start time to 5 p.m. on Thursday, June 20th, 2019.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Alderman Bud.
Second.
Second by Alderman Olive. Comment, Alderman Bud.
The reason we're doing this, so that the new alderman and even the other alderman can come to see, hear Steve Klein give an update on the BDD to get the new members familiar with the BDD and the TIF, because we're going to be discussing this Thursday night at the finance meeting. But this is to just get everybody up to speed. Could be a long evening. We've got quite a bit of stuff, I see, with the finance and ordinance that night.
Roll call on the motion to move it to 5 p.m. Or, no, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Motion to move the Emergency Services and Personnel Committee meeting to Wednesday, July 3rd, 2019. Motion by Alderman Landzadi, second by Alderman Driscoll. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. City Attorney update.
First thing, the meeting that we were going to have with, as of our Government Solution Representative Tom Fagan, at his request is going to be scheduled for a week from Wednesday at 9:30 a.m. I assume Mr. Bud, you're okay with that? And Mr. Mayor? Okay. The other thing is, I noticed last month you had the Finance Committee, that the budget was being back to the city treasurer for further refinement. I spoke with her briefly before the meeting. I'll remind you, with the agreement that you signed with Taylorville Fire Protection District, there needs to be a line item that shows the $30,000 coming in from the Fire Protection District and how specific that $30,000 is going to be spent. And that needs to be done. I know it's on the agenda for the Fire Protection District, but they can't take action on it Wednesday until the appropriation on it is done. So I think you're clear what we need to have. Also, I'm still waiting to hear, I think, on the driveway for the State and Shade, when we get that completed to do the dedication documents and these that we did with the HSHS. And I saw in one of your committees here that you need to get an application form for that building alternation permit under your lake committee for bulk docks and so forth. We're looking for a form, so. Are you going to prepare that? Is the clerk going to prepare that, or are you going to buzz my email and ask me to do it? Whatever your pleasure is.
I'm gonna do it, and then you're gonna tweak it.
That sounds like a plan. That's it.
Okay, the mayor report. Tonight we have approved an intergovernmental cooperation agreement which will include the city of Assumption and GSI in our existing enterprise zone. We are also working on being approved for a new enterprise zone. They're having a meeting, the Christian County Economic Development Council is having a meeting Thursday morning to discuss this with investors and things. If any alderman would like to come to that, it's People's Bank at 8 a.m. Just let me know and we can go. This Thursday, we will discuss expanding the business development district boundaries and also discuss business development district improvements in the downtown area. This past week, my business development district advisory committee met and they will play an advisory role in this development. But I caution, any business development district money spent will have to have council approval. So no matter what comes out of our committees, the council will have final say on any money that's spent. I want to thank Senator Leann for appropriating $500,000 to the city, and this money will be used to improve all of the damaged property in the Taylorville-Hewitttville area. We also have a verbal agreement with Locust Township on improving their road, which leads to our burn pile. I will work closely with the emergency management team led by Chief Cruz, to understand what our expenses are applicable to this grant that we have received from the state. In conversation so far, we believe we will be able to tear down houses, cut or trim trees, replace sidewalks, and fix roads in the affected area. This money will be spent wisely, and any suggestions by Alderman will be appreciative and will also be discussed. And just finalize, we've agreed to partner with Leopardo, and we're just waiting on the contract that they've sent to the city attorney for review. We'll go forward on that. That's all I have tonight. Committee reports. Discussions and/or motions to approve, adopt, and/or deny, and/or table, and/or amend, and/or refer to an appropriate committee in whole or in parts of matters regarding the following subject matters discussed at the committee level. Personnel, Alderman Lanzati.
I'd like to make that a motion to recommend to the city council to direct Mayor Berry to send a letter to the Board of Police and Fire Commissioners to hire a replacement police officer from the final eligibility list. I'd like to make that in form of a motion.
Motion by Alderman Lanzati.
Second.
Second by Alderman Bryan. Questions or comments? Roll call.
Jim Olive?
Yes.
Chris Teddy?
Yes.
Megan Bryant?
Yes.
Larry Bud?
Yes.
Sean Burdell?
Yes.
Bernie Dorchenez?
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll?
Yes.
Lee Landzadi?
Yes.
Motion carries 8-0.
Motion to recommend to the city council to bid and or advertise one laborer position for the street department. Would like to make that in the form of a motion.
Motion by Alderman Lanzati. Second.
Second.
By Alderman Olive. Roll call.
Chris Teddy?
Yes.
Megan Bryant?
Yes.
Larry Bud?
Yes.
Sean Burdell?
Yes.
Bernie Dorchenez?
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll?
Yes.
Lee Landzadi?
Yes.
Jim Olive?
Yes.
Motion carries 8-0.
Motion to recommend to the city council to approve the mayor's requested appointment of Dwayne Wheeler to the position of police chief for the city of Taylorville to include a minimum salary of $62,576.80 per the non-bargaining ordinance. I'd like to make that in the form of a motion.
Commencing what date?
Commencing July 1st. We want to add that to the motion, please.
Do we need to amend that, sir? Make that a form of a motion.
Motion is amended by Alderman Lanzati and second by Alderman Olive. Comments or questions?
Comment.
Alderman Driscoll.
I believe most, if not all, aldermen received an anonymous postcard addressing some issues they felt about Mr. Wheeler. And I just wanted to state publicly that I do not ascribe any value to the opinion of someone who will not identify themselves. Having said that, I have fully investigated all these issues that were brought up, these concerns, and I just wanted to publicly state I have no qualms at all regarding Mr. Wheeler's character or integrity. Thank you.
Alderman Olive.
That, I would have to add my sentiments that, Chief Wheeler and I have had some very good conversations. He's a man of great character. I've met his family. I met his wife's mama. So he's definitely got my support.
Same here. Chief Wheeler has worked with us out at the Gagny building on several issues and have been talking. Yes, 95%.
Roll call. Comment? Alderman.
I went out on that Saturday after I found out that we were going to appoint a new police chief. And when I went in, we had a 2.5-hour conversation. And I grilled him pretty good. I asked him a lot of questions pertaining to what Kathy just referred to and the nonsense that was, I got one of those things in the mail today too. But after 2.5 hours, about an hour and a half, he stopped and he said to me, and I want this on the record, he said, I I've already checked you out, and I know all about your family. So, I mean, that's, at least we put the handcuffs on me, so, but I just want to thank him for being our, newly appointed police chief.
Roll call.
Megan Bryant?
Yes.
Larry Bud?
Yes.
Sean Bertle?
Yes.
Ernie Dorchenez?
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll?
Yes.
Leland Zadi?
Yes.
Jim Olive?
A big yes.
Kristen Teddy?
Yes. Motion carries 8-0. Water and environmental.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Pretty much came out like they need. First one was the motion to authorize and direct the mayor to sign pay request number 23 from Walker Construction in amount of $1,909,347.80 for the work on the new water treatment plant, and forward that request to the IEPA low interest loan program for disbursement, and approve payment of same pending receipt of disbursement from the IEPA. This condition upon receipt of the signed mechanics lien waiver, and this amount and recommendation by the project engineer that the work had been satisfactorily performed. I'll make that point motion.
Motion by Alderman Bertle, second by Alderman Skoltedi. Roll call.
Larry Bud?
Yes.
Sean Bertle?
Yes.
Ernie Dorchenez?
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll?
Yes.
Leland Zadi?
Yes.
Jim Olive?
Yes.
Kristen Teddy?
Yes.
Megan Bryant?
Yes.
Motion carries 8-0.
Second motion was to recommend the city council to pay Benton and Associates $37,779.63 for the work performed related to construction of the new water treatment plant from April 28th, 2019 through May 25th, 2019. I'll make that one.
Motion by Alderman Bertle,
Second.
second by Alderman Bryant. Roll call.
Sean Bertle?
Yes.
Ernie Dorchenez?
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll?
Yes.
Leland Zadi?
Yes.
Jim Olive?
Yes.
Kristen Teddy?
Yes.
Megan Bryant?
Yes.
Larry Bud?
Yes.
Motion carries 8-0.
And the final motion was to recommend to the city council to allow Superintendent Spiegel to award the quote from Primatech for $27,395 for assistance in completion of the process hazard analysis and the risk management plan. Make that form of motion.
Motion by Alderman Bertle, second
Second.
by Alderman Driscoll. Roll call.
Ernie Dorchenez?
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll?
Yes.
Leland Zadi?
Yes.
Jim Olive?
Yes.
Kristen Teddy?
Yes.
Megan Bryant?
Yes.
Larry Bud?
Yes.
Sean Bertle?
Yes.
Motion carries 8-0. Lake and Airport, Alderman Dorchenez.
Thank you, Mayor. The first motion to come out of the Lake Airport committee meeting was a motion to recommend the city council to direct Benton and Associates to inspect the dam at Lake Taylorville at a cost not to exceed $980. I'd like to make that a form of motion.
Motion by Alderman Dorchenez, second by Alderman Olive. Roll call.
Kathy Driscoll?
Yes.
Leland Zadi?
Yes.
Jim Olive?
Yes.
Kristen Teddy?
Yes.
Megan Bryant?
Yes.
Larry Bud?
Yes.
Sean Bertle?
Yes.
Ernie Dorchenez?
Yes.
Motion carries 8-0.
The next motion was to recommend to the city council to proceed with the discussion for the project of dredging Lake Taylorville. I'd like to make that in a form of motion.
Motion by Alderman Dorchenez, second by Alderman Bertle. Comment, Alderman Dorchenez.
Yeah, this project has started and stopped, and we can't prolong it anymore. Kick the can down the road, and so as a result of the first meeting, I've asked the committee and the other aldermen, not on the committee, and anybody else that's got any ideas about generating revenue to pay for this project. Somebody asked me how much it was gonna cost, was there any kind of estimate? And I said, yeah, there is. It's gonna be expensive. It's gonna be expensive. That's just an estimate. So anyway, if anybody got any ideas, the next committee meeting, I'd like to have those ideas.
Comment.
Alderman Zadi.
When I was chairman of the Lake Committee on that, I went to different entities to find out. And the one that was from Decatur was, he came down and looked at this thing, our lake, and gave us a proposal of about $43 million, and that was last year. So if we keep on waiting, it's just gonna get worse as we go on. That's my comment. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
All in favor of the motion to proceed with discussion of the project, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries.
The last motion to come out of the committee was a motion to recommend the city council to authorize and direct the mayor and the city clerk to sign the intergovernmental agreement where required
for execution of Illinois project TAS 3408. Also FAA forms 5100-134 and 5100-135. And to send the signed documents along with the city share of project TAS 4308 in the amount of $1,750. I'd like to make that form of motion.
Motion by Alderman Dorsones, second by Alderman Skoltedi. Roll call.
Lee Landzadi?
Yes.
Jim Olive?
Yes.
Chris Skoltedi?
Yes.
Megan Bryan?
Yes.
Larry Bud?
Yes.
Sean Burdell?
Yes.
Bernie Dorchenez?
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll?
Yes.
Motion carries 8-0. Need a motion to approve and ratify the payment of bills. Motion by Alderman Bud, second by Alderman Bertle.
Bills total
Comments, questions? Alderman Bud?
Yeah, make a comment.
Okay, Tommy.
Bills total $948,650.98. Electric, $10,013.43. Fuel, $15,491.93. Garbage, $7,124.91. Digar, Ace, Bronze, and Urban, $3,872.33. U.S. Bank, $3,675.43. Computer Tech, $4,446.70. Larry Service Center, $3,973.24. Quill Court for office supplies, $1,742.84. Liberty Flag and Banners for flags, $1,896. Meyer Austin Romano, $4,380. PS Printing, $3,214.47. Downtown Taylorville.org, hotel motel tax for January, February, March, $4,326.51. United Capital Funding, $2,848.86. Illinois Department of Revenue for fuel sales tax, $1,005. Police Department, Pages Body Shop, $1,000. Street Department, a cut above lawn care, $1,250. Bug a Bug mosquito spray, 2 55-gallon drums, $3,626 even. Rush Truck Centers, parts for equipment, $1,850.67. Water Department, Blocker Construction, $701,441. Benton and Associates, $37,779.63. Chemicals, $24,029. Midwest Meter for Supplies, $6,757.38. Warehams Collection Office Security thing, $1,125. North Fork Southern for the water main bore, $2,717.37. Sewer Department, Bannemeter Engineering for lift stations, $26,419.26. Cemetery, Myers Construction, roof replacement on office, $17,797.83. These totaled $894,035.49, and I do have another comment with that. On Walnut Street to the State of Illinois Treasurer, the first payment was $39,207.96. The next payment was $38,492.29 for a total of $77,725.
Roll call.
Jim Olive?
Yes.
Chris Skoltedi?
Yes.
Megan Bryan?
Yes.
Larry Bud?
Yes.
Sean Burdell?
Yes.
Bernie Dorchenez?
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll?
Yes.
Lee Landzadi?
Yes.
Motion carries 8-0. First subparagraph G of 5 ILCS 120/2.06. This portion of the city council meeting is reserved for any person wishing to address the council on any relevant subject matter concerning the city. The Illinois Open Meeting Act 5 ILCS 120-1 at C mandates no action shall be taken on subject matters not listed on the agenda, but the council may direct staff to address the topic or refer the subject matter to a future council and/or committee meeting. If anyone wishes to address the council, please provide your name and address. Limit your comments or presentation to 3 minutes and avoid repetitious comments. Anyone like to speak to the council? Any alderman would like to? Ma'am?
Chief Wheeler saved my life.
Stand up, say your name, please.
Alexis Newland.
Pardon?
Oh, I gotta stand up, sorry. Chief Wheeler saved my life. I was the second one in the Safe Passage program, so he's gonna help so many more citizens around here that need the help that they need, and he was the only one that stepped up, so I just wanted to put that into place.
Thank you. I just might add, Chief Wheeler will be sworn in at the July 1st meeting, correct, Julie? Also, Walnut Street is done, I believe, and they'll start milling East Main on Wednesday morning, I was told today. hopefully we'll have East Main from Paw Paw to Cherokee Street done by July 1st. Other than that, any questions or comments? Motion by Alderman Bertle.
Second.
Second by Alderman Zabi. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Council is adjourned.